I've been leading high-performing teams for nearly 2 decades across combat units, high-performing divisions, and huge multi-state organizations. And here's a truth that most leaders rarely know. Future leaders rarely look like what you'd expect them to be. They aren't walking around spouting leadership books and huge quotes and huge personalities. They're the ones who are quietly showing up, getting the job done, inspiring others, and then not taking an ounce of credit when it calls upon it. And if you're waiting to find and fill a leadership vacancy until it's already empty and not looking to build from within, you're missing a huge opportunity. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot these leaders, help them grow, and help them build your organization and your teams to where they need to go. I've used the same blueprint for nearly 20 years and in some of the toughest places on the planet. I've seen teams crumble and organizations suffer because of poor leaders that they put into leadership roles when they could have chosen from within some of the best leaders they already have. Let's take a look at the signs that you should look for in future leaders when building your teams. One of the first things I look for is initiative. Do they take the opportunity without having to be asked? They get the job done, they do it well, all without having to be told. That initiative is key to identifying self-starters and those who are going to get after it. Leaders need the ability to get after tasking without having to be micromanaged. So take a look for initiative in your team. Next up, they ask questions, sometimes really hard questions to help move their team along, help build their knowledge early. Leaders are hungry to learn things and find out what they don't know. So they're always being inquisitive and trying to take their knowledge to the next level. So look for these leaders who are always asking questions and trying to improve themselves and their teams. Next up, attitude is infectious. Look for these leaders who are using positive attitude to help build up the team. The ones that are always encouraging and trying to drive and push others to be better, and also the ones who are being positive when things get difficult. This is a huge leadership trait that's underappreciated, and I love when I have a team member who just brings that positivity to the team. Next up is finding your leaders who are able to stay calm during chaos. There's going to be a lot of stressful moments in organizations, and you need those leaders who can be a rock to their team, calm the chaos, set a clear path forward, and get the team moving and doesn't feed into the emotion of chaos. Lastly, a huge one for me is people who take accountability for their actions. People who are willing to say, hey, I made a mistake, here's how I'm going to grow, and here's how I'm going to move forward. The sailors or the people who blame others for their faults typically won't be as strong leaders as the ones who take accountability. As leaders, we have to be the ones who take the blame when things go wrong and give away the success when the team does well. You have to be on the lookout for the little things. How do they treat people when nobody's looking? How do they respond to feedback? How do they handle those wins? How do they handle those losses? Pay attention to those little subtle details of your people to see who's maturing and who's ready for that next level. If you want to future-proof your organization, build leaders early and often. Look for the ones who are ready for more responsibility. By developing people who are already here, you're investing in people who are already bought into your organization and inviting people to stay longer. A good leader leads people. A great leader creates more leaders. And that's how you build something that lasts. Now get out there and go find them. Now